Hi, my name is Angela Kesthely, and I work for an organization called MILKBAGSunlimited. We have a lot of people in our group, and what we do is not only do we save milk bags, but for the reason to take them to countries so that people can make their own products, but we actually are a bunch of mainly women, but there's men involved as well, and we like to take milk bags and we create products that we can send to underprivileged people in other countries. Now, the reason why we choose milk bags is, first of all, when you create these mats, and they're very lovely and durable and strong, is the fact that these milk bags repel bugs. And in a lot of countries where there's some certain materials in the soil, there's a bug called hookworm, and when this gets inside people's abdomen, and they actually are like parasites, and they cause the people to become very weak. And so when they're weak, they can't work very well, and they just don't feel very well. So these plastic milk mats repel hookworm and actually scorpions as well. Now, one of the things that we like to do is anybody who likes to crochet, which is just a needle with a hook on it, okay, we cut these milk bags a certain way, and I'll show you this later, but we send these mats absolutely free to Haiti right now, because when medical supplies are sent to Haiti, instead of wrapping the supplies in bubble wrap like this, okay, this is called packaging material. Packaging material goes for free. Instead of using this, we wrap the medical supplies in these lovely mats, and they go down to places like Haiti, and as they leave Canada, they're packaging material, so they go for free, but when they get to Haiti, they're actually somebody's bed. So the reason why we choose milk bags, and the reason why we can't use other plastic, is because every store that makes plastic basically has, the plastic has different thicknesses. So it doesn't matter if you're getting milk bags from Sydney, Nova Scotia to Kelowna, BC. All milk bags have the same thickness. So that way when we cut them, we can make a quality product. Okay, and the other reason why we use milk bags is because they're UV resistant, and all these countries that we're taking these milk bags to are usually pretty hot countries, so these milk bags will last a long time. And the reason why they're UV resistant is because when milk is in our stores here in Canada, when the fluorescent lights shine on the milk, after about 16 hours, the vitamin A in the milk starts to degrade, so we have to make them of a good quality plastic so that our milk will not degrade in the stores. So I just wanted to show you this bag. This is a special bag in my mind because it shows you how long a bag will last. This bag actually has a coupon on the back of it. It is now 2012, but this milk bag has a coupon that expires for February 2000, which means that this bag is at least 12 to 13 years old. Okay, so if this was in our landfill, it would still be there, and it could be there for another who knows how long, 20 years, I'm not sure. So these mats, the beautiful thing about them is how durable they are. Somebody who receives this mat will actually be able to use it for at least 20 years. So this is another thing that we're doing. We're actually doing something for both countries that we're sending these mats to. First, we're recycling in our own country of Canada, and we are making mats and providing work for people. If we just take boxes of milk bags, crochet hooks, and a pair of scissors to people in these destitute countries, what we're going to do is give the three things, the milk bags, the crochet hook, and the scissors to them, and then they can start making their own products and sell them in the markets. Usually when women and children get together and they make products like this, they sell them in the markets, and when they make money, they actually buy food, clothing and any necessary items that the family will need. So what we're doing is we're providing a job for these people, and we will consistently be sending the products that they need, like the resources, which are the milk bags, down to them. The beautiful thing that we have right now is Air Transat has taken 61,000 milk bags to Haiti for us for free, which was a really nice gift. And we're hoping that we might be able to get some more milk bags down there. And then we're going as a group, a bunch of women, and we're going to train people how to make their own products. All right, so how do we cut a bag and prepare them if we want to crochet here in Canada? Well, the first thing you do is you take a milk bag, and it has to be flat. So we fold the bag in half, and I fold it again, lengthwise. Okay, now if you're only doing 1 or 2 bags at a time, I use scissors. So what we have to do is open the bottom of the bag. This now makes the bag a cylinder. And then you cut 1 inch or 2.5 centimeter strips all the way up the bag. Okay, so we do the whole bag all the way up, and you get around 13 strips. Okay, I won't finish the whole thing, but what we get are these loops. Okay? Now all you have to do is take 1 loop and dangle it down, and take another loop and put it inside until it makes a T. Okay? You take the top of the loop that's in the right hand and you put it in the left. Dangle it down and pull. We want a nice tight knot. Okay? I'll do another one. Okay, this is your line down for the T. This here, you put in here like this. You have a T. You put that into there. Dangle it down. And pull. And the straighter this is, the better. Okay? Nice tight loop, tight knots. And this becomes your yarn. After you do, who knows, maybe 50 loops or 100 loops and you have them all piled on the floor, you basically just roll them up into a ball, and this becomes your ball of yarn that we use with the crochet hook to start crocheting a mat. So this is your plastic yarn. Okay? Now, when we make these mats, because we've made so many of them, it's very time consuming to use a pair of scissors. So what we use is a wheel that quilters would use if they were going to cut fabric, and a nice board. So we take many bags. I can take as many as about 15. I pile them one on top of another. And for my ease, I like, some people cut them flat like this, but I usually just fold them in half. Okay, same thing. Flatten out your bags. This is your bottom of the bags, and they're all closed here. Take your wheel and cut off this piece. Okay, that opens up all the bags. Then I just go very quickly down like this, and as you can see, they were 15 deep, the bags. I have a whole lot of loops very quickly. Now, some people have said, why don't you take the wheel and the cutting board to the people in these countries? Well, I would love to, but first of all, it's very expensive, and we have to buy these things here in Canada so that we can give them to the people in Haiti or in other countries that we want to take this project to. And as far as I'm concerned, a pair of scissors is a very important tool in a household. So if we were to provide women with crochet hooks and a pair of scissors, they wouldn't only use their scissors for their milk bags, they'd also use them for other household purposes. So that's why. So one way that I like to tie the bags is, now that I have all these loops, as I actually put them on my arm, like this, Okay, and I might have 100 loops on my arm. And the first, I take one loop and I put it over my fingers, and I take another loop and I bring it through the fingers. My thumb grabs it, and then they just come off my hand very nicely like this, and I don't have to pick up one loop at a time and drop everything. This just keeps going on and on and on, and all the loops get used up, and we have our plastic yarn. It's that easy. Now, once we've cut the bags, we have the ends of both sides of the bag, and a lot of people might think these are garbage, but they're not. We take these scraps and actually we use them as pillow stuffing, and the more of this that you put inside the pillow, actually the less noise that the pillow makes, and it makes for a very cushy thing, and everything on the bag is used, so nothing is thrown out. Other things that we are making that women in these countries can make are these beautiful handbags that they can use for shopping if they wanted to buy fruit and vegetables at the market. And as well, when many children are going barefoot, we also have these cute little slippers that these can be made in about an hour, hour and a half for a full pair. Okay, so let's say that your school or your place of business is collecting milk bags. Now, I get thousands and thousands of bags that are crumpled like this. It takes about 20 people 3 hours to flatten around 10 to 12,000 bags, which is a lot of work. So if you just want to collect the bags, that's fine. But what we would like and appreciate from you is if you would flatten your own bag, which will take you about 3 or 4 seconds. And if you're a child in school, first of all, just let the bag sit on your kitchen counter for an hour or half an hour, and let the water that's inside evaporate so the bag is dry. It does not need to be washed, it just needs to be dry. Okay, flatten your bag, and if you're a child in school, just take your bag, flatten it, fold it in half, stick it in your knapsack between your books, and then when you come to school, your school will provide you with a photocopy paper box. They have lots of these in the schools. And what's really nice is if you open up your bag, a photocopy paper box is the exact size of a milk bag. So we fill these boxes with flattened milk bags. I one time tried to take a crumpled bag, and I wanted to see how many would fit in a box. And I only got 300 crumpled bags in a box. But if your bags are flat, I can get 850 milk bags in a box. And obviously, as I push them down, and the box gets really full, and you squish them down, okay, you can get more and more and more bags in there. About 850. And then when the box is really jammed full of bags, to maximize space, we have to do this for the airlines. We put the cover on, and I tape it up, and the box is then destined for the country that it's to go to. And this is the resource that people need to make their products. So, how can you help? Many people want to know, and the way you can help me is by saving your milk bags. Alright? So, if you want to learn to cut and to tie and to roll the plastic into balls, and if you want to crochet, that's just great. And we can use your work to make milk bags here, milk bag mats here in Canada. However, if we run into having too many milk bags, the beautiful thing is we are going to take these, we flatten them, we put them in photocopy paper boxes and tape them up, and these are the resources that the people in Haiti and around the world can use to make their own products. So that's how you can help us help others. So what are we doing? We're saving the planet by recycling, and we're empowering the people with a job. And if you'd like to follow us, we're on Facebook under MilkBags Unlimited. Push like if you like us.